Okay, so now let's do SD-WAN lab. We have two WAN link, WAN 1 and WAN 2. The gateway is 192.168.1.254 and 192.168.2.254. And this is our internal link 10.0.1.0.24. And this is our topology. We're gonna use firewall 1 and we have two link. Let me show you here again. So 192.168.1 is configured on this port 1. You can see from here as well. If you go to network interfaces, okay, so here is 1.1 and 2.1. okay, and the gateway is here 1.254 and 2.254. so we have two WAN link, okay, and this is our firewall. We want to combine them to work together as a SD-WAN, and this is our internal zone 10.0.1. okay, so what we can do, this is the IP 1.254 2.254, two port which is connected to the WAN, port 1 and port 2. We will use 888 and 11 for service check. Protocol we will use ping, and zone name we will give them this zone. Let me copy, and member will be port 1 and port 2, which is WAN 1 and WAN 2, and we're gonna use source and destination IP base. Decision will be load balancing will be based on source and destination. So for different destination it will take different WAN, for different sources will take different. You remember this one we done, yeah? So the first thing we need to create SD-WAN zone. So let's go to firewall 1 and go to network and SD-WAN. So SD-WAN zone, SD-WAN rule and performance SLA. So two zone are already there. So let's create a new one, SD-WAN zone, and give them a name SD-WAN zone and click OK. So our zone is ready, but it's red and down. Okay, there is no member. So now let's create the member. Member is nothing but the interfaces, the WAN interfaces. So click on this one and choose WAN 1. Okay, we have two. And from here, keep in mind we need to choose our one, which is SD-WAN zone. And the gateway for this one, I just show you for WAN 1 gateway is this one 1.254. So let me copy this one, and gateway is this one. Caste you can change, and priority which we discussed in routing protocol, and click OK. But I want to give them same caste and priority. So now it's green, only one member WAN 1. Similarly we need to do the same thing, SD-WAN member, and this time choose WAN 2, and this time again choose SD-WAN zone, our zone, and choose the gateway. The gateway is this one. So it can be 1 2 3, and how many you have, you to repeat this process. So cast and 1 and click OK, and if I click OK, now it's green and two member are there. So these are the interfaces, we call them member. I just told you theoretically, and this is the zone to combine these interfaces. Why? Now if I go to static route and create route, WAN 1 will not be visible anymore. It's here, but because after that the zone will be, you will use this one. Okay, so that's why even if you go to policy now, these things will be visible rather than these interfaces, SD-WAN zone, because it's combined them. So we are done with zone and we are done with the members. So member are done and zone are done. Okay, we put this one. Okay, and now it's available like this way I show you. Next thing, we need to create a static route now. Now let's go to create static route. Route will be, look at now. So we're gonna use SD-WAN zone, static route. So SD-WAN is nothing but the combination of those two WAN link. So rather than to create separate static route, they will decide automatically WAN 1 or WAN 2 or 3 4, whatever, how many you have, and click OK. So now static route is there. So static route is configured and is available. These are the algorithm. By default, the algorithm which they are using is based on source. So every source will get one WAN link all the time. You remember I show you in the routing. It's the same approach. So we need to change the algorithm. So I will change the algorithm. I will say no, do the load balancings based on source and destination IP. If the traffic is going from the source but destination is different, give them different link, and if they are going, suppose yahoo.com, give them WAN1. If they are going to Facebook, destination is different, give them WAN2. So they will divide the two link. So we need to change this one. By default is the source one. I show you that in the previous one. So I need to go there and let's change the rule here. Otherwise it will not give us the proper result. So Control L, let me clear the screen and let me type config system Sd-Wan, and here set load balancer mode, and if you type, these are the mode which they have some more mode. In the previous one they have only few of them, but here they have more. But the one which I am interested is source IP base, and enter and end. So I change this mode now, and let's go back. Okay, and now firewall policy, because we want to allow this traffic to reach here. So how the firewall policy will be now? So if you go to firewall policy and let's create a firewall policy. So here LAN to Sd-Wan, I will give them Sd-Wan. So my LAN, and they are going not, you see it's not visible, WAN1 and WAN2. I will choose Sd-Wan, both are already there. And source is all, I will choose source is all, destination is all, and services is all. Okay, net is enable and all session, and click OK. So the policy is done. This time we create the policy to send all the traffic to Sd-Wan zone, and inside zone there are two interfaces basically. Now let's test and verification. This is the simple configuration right now, but we want to test them. From internal PC I will try to ping 88 and 11 and we'll see the result. How we can see the result? By diagnose snipping packet and also from logs and report. So if they are going to different destination, because we are going to 88, so maybe they will give them WAN1. For 11 they will give them WAN2, because we changed the load balancing method, you remember. So let's go to inside PC and test. So let me go to this PC and let's log into any internal PC and try to access external resources. So A, B, C, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and in firewall here I will say log and report forwarding traffic, and what is the IP of this source? So let me, the source IP is, if I have here 10.0.1, let me filter by this one, so it will be more easy. Okay, and this is 2 seconds ago anyway, and let me close this one and let's try to ping. So ping will be more easy to trace them. So let's open a CMD. Okay, and let's ping two different destination. Okay, and also let me open this firewall to capture the packet. Diagnose snipper packet, and it is any interface, any, I don't care, and it will be ICMP4. Okay, so now start and let's see where is PC1, and let's try to ping 8.8.8.8. Okay, and let me open another command prompt and ping another destination 1.1.1.1, and let's try from here now. So I try to access two different places. Okay, so this is 10.0.1 is this one, and it's going to 888. So it's use port 2. You see this is port 2, WAN2. Sorry, where is, let me go to firewall, and for the 11, let's see where is 11. So they use port 2 because we are using 8, and let's go to 1, and they use also port 2. So how is it possible they give them port 2 both? We change the policy and still they give them, let's see, it should be port 1. Okay, let's see here. So if I refresh here, so IT, when they are going to 88, so they give them destination WAN 2 is correct, and if I go to 11, so they also give them WAN 2. So there is something wrong. It should give them different because we changed the policy. So let's try again. They need to give them different. So let's see again, and there is 1010 when they are going to 11, so WAN 2. So they give them WAN 2 again, and let's try 8.8.8.8. So now the destination is different. They give them, they need to give them different, by the way, but there is something wrong. I need to figure out why they need to give them. So again they give them WAN 2. It means the rule is not applied correctly. So let's see, config system Sd-Wan, Sd-Wan, and set load balancer mode source. Yes, I choose source IP base. It is, I remember by mistake I typed this one. There should be source and destination IP base. Now it's okay. This one I remember by mistake. If I go back here, I type the wrong one by source IP, and source IP means if they are going anywhere, give them 1. Okay, now I change them that if they are going different destination and source is same but destination is different, give them different. Okay, now let's try. So Control L, and now let's capture the traffic, and now let's try. So if I try to ping 888, okay, so they give them port 1 this time is correct, and if I try to 11, they will give them port 2, and here is port 2. And if I go back here and try now, okay, so if they are going IT 110.0.1 is going to 88, so give them WAN 1, and if they are going, the other one will come now, so they will give them WAN 1 and WAN 2 link. So this is WAN 2. Okay, it will come a bit later. Still is showing the old logs, 48 seconds. So WAN 2, and it will show a bit later, but anyhow here you can see it will come now. You see it's port 2, and here is port 1. So our port 1 is this one. Let me show you this one, and this is port 2. Okay, so let's go back to the firewall, and when you refresh, because it's the old log, so when the new log come, so I can show you, it's still the, let's do it again. Yeah, it's come up now. So 8 is taking WAN 1, and 11 is taking WAN 2. So now it's getting the different. Okay, this is the first step, just to show you. So we test this one when we going to different destination, is give them different WAN. Right now we don't have any rule, we don't have a health monitor, we don't have anything, but it distributing the traffic on both link, just to show you the basic setup. Okay, and we capture from here using diagnose snipper packet any. I say any means any interface, and if the traffic is related to ICMP, so show me that one. Okay, so that's why it's showing me that one. You can use this one, is better. And also from log and report we see that WAN 1 and WAN 2 is being used, both the link are utilized.